So, Astha, you are speaking from academy room now?
No, sir, I'm not in the training. I live in Delhi.
Okay, so you have not joined the uh, training still?
Yes, sir, I have taken the EOL.
Okay, 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 okay. But uh, why do you want to shift from police to administration? Of course, many
Sir,
people do it, but just
my personal reason was that I realized that I'm more inclined towards administrative side of the government. I wanted to be a part of the policy implementation and the formulation process, and wanted to work in a broad domain of health, education, women empowerment, etc.
okay. Suppose you are a district magistrate, what what priorities you will have in the health sector? One, two, three.
So my first priority will be to improve the primary healthcare in the villages and the lowest rank. Secondly, my priority will be the health insurance, 100% coverage. And thirdly, my priority will be to improve the infrastructure and facility and the services provided by the government hospitals.
Okay. And what do you do for primary health care?
So for primary healthcare, under the Ayushman Bharat scheme, we have Ayushman Mandir, which provides primary healthcare services. I would focus on improving their efficiency and working so that people get the primary healthcare services.
And what do you do in health insurance?
So I would like to expand the coverage of Ayushman Bharat because right now it is for SECC data people only. I would like to expand its coverage to other people who need it.
Okay. So you, what would you like to do in case of control of epidemics?
So for controlling epidemics, we need a multiple approaches. First, we need a good surveillance mechanism, which can collect data at the ground level. And secondly, we need good health management system from hospitals to doctors to everyone who is in the health sector to respond quickly and to contain the disease. Thirdly, we need good advisory as well as communication with the public sector so that continuous communication is there regarding the disease, how to prevent, and the awareness is generated at the lower level.
Okay, good. Uh, what do you think is going to be the outcome of Israel-Hamas conflict?
So to predict the outcome is very difficult right now, given the situation that the ceasefire has.
Your personal opinion? Since you are a student of, you have taken international relations as an optional.
So the war is has again become unpredictable because the ceasefire has broken down and the Israel is again doubling down on its attack in the Gaza. In the future, I see that the violent organization and the violent part of Hamas uh, will be eliminated by the Israel because Israel is determined to eliminate the head of Hamas. Secondly, in the long run, I hope and I believe that the two-state solution is the only real solution and the only sustainable solution for Palestine and Israel conflict.
But is the two-state solution acceptable to both the parties?
So that's where the challenge lies because both the parties are not in favor of the two-state solution. The Hamas says that they do not want the existence of Israel, and Israel also does not see a possibility of a Palestinian state next to them.
Okay. You are from Uttar Pradesh, right?
Yes, sir.
Why is it that Bundelkhand region has not developed on any of the fronts, whether it is economic, social, or political?
So there are multiple reasons for Bundelkhand being less developed than other parts of the Uttar Pradesh. Firstly, is the connectivity there. The transport and communication is not as developed as in other parts, which hinders their logistical improvement and business activities. Secondly, is the rate of crimes and criminal activities, with many gangs being prominent there. Thirdly, Bundelkhand is a water scarce region, and due to water scarcity, the development of industries is difficult, and the agriculture is also dryland farming mainly. These are the reasons I can recall right now.
Out of all the reasons you have stated, some of the reasons have been tackled in the recent past.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you see the future of Bundelkhand?
Sir, I'm very optimistic about the future of Bundelkhand because the UP government is specially focusing on Bundelkhand's development and to bridge the gap in its economic growth. For that, we are developing Bundelkhand expressways, and there are many connectivity projects in Bundelkhand region. Apart from it, the defense industrial corridor also runs through the Jhansi area, and to correct the industrial gap and to promote the industrial activities, the government is especially incentivizing various industries under the Global Investment Summit held in UP to specifically invest in Bundelkhand. And apart from these, we are also establishing aims and other institutions in Bundelkhand.
Okay. Now, among the political scientists, political science is called a science. So I am using the word political science. Among the political scientists, which are the two you will name which have contributed directly to the area of governance or democracy?
So in democracy, we have seen the immense work done by John Locke, who is a uh, a political thinker, and he has written the theory of representative government, which we are witnessing around the world right now. Secondly, in the sphere of governance, I see Max Weber and his ideas being very influential in the bureaucratic system that we have right now.
Okay. But what was specific contribution of Max Weber?
So, his concept of power, as he defines the three origins of power, the charismatic power, the rational basis, and legal basis of power, and secondly, his contribution to the top-down model of bureaucracy that we have in India right now.
Okay, top to bottom approach. Uh, is there any Indian who has done some work in the arena of political science?
So, Amartya Sen ji is a Nobel laureate who has worked in the area of political economy. He has written extensively on democracy, human development, the government policies regarding capacity building.
Okay. Now, as a police officer, do you think that the police officer should have both the roles of doer and adjudicator?
So I think the separation of power must be there. When a police officer is a doer, he is responsible for maintaining the law and order, and when he is he's playing the second role, and he is investigating the crime and all. So I believe that the separation must happen.
That's a good answer. Uh, what do you mean by investigation then in that sense?
The law and order part is different. The investigation part is different. For investigation, we need officers who are more inclined towards uh, data collection and finding the finding the crime and the criminals and processing all of it to present a charge sheet which is strong enough. And for law and order, we need police officers who are managing the general crime situation overall.
Okay. Out of whatever you have read or you have known in last 30, 40 years, you must have read about more period. Who is your ideal or idol to say in terms of governance in any sphere in the world? More from administrative or police or governance point of view.
So in policing, specifically, I have heard a lot about our current national security advisor, Shri Ajit Dovalji. When I was a child, also, I used to listen about his stories, how he was a spy in Pakistan, and then his intelligence regarding our strikes, whether it is Balakot or it is something else, and now his contribution to the security of India. So he is the one who inspires me the most.
Okay. Any other person in area of administration or governance,
So in
anywhere in the world?
So I've mostly heard about the Indian bureaucrats and administrator. So in the governance side, I am impressed by the work of E. Sridharan Sarji because of his execution of the metro work and how efficiently, how with how much integrity he has implemented these works.
Okay, good. So you will rate these two people above Abdul Kalam.
See, Abdul Kalam ji is a very inspiring person for me, and I have taken inspiration from him since my childhood. And I would not rate highly any of them above anyone else. Each have their own contribution and impact on me.
Correct. So I think this part is, I think we are done, Astha. Uh, we move on to the second part. What do you think about your own performance today?
Sir, I was thinking about certain points which I have taken from other mock interviews, which I had to improve. So there was improvement I could see myself regarding one was like I used to interrupt and I used to jump to answer in my earlier mocks. I think that has been controlled to certain level, but I have to improve on that front and taking a pause and then answering. Overall, I always feel I could do better because my the substantiation part and the interesting part is still missing in my answers.
Yeah, that is a good self-assessment. Uh, tell me if you want to know anything.
Sir, so do you still like did you feel that my answers were becoming kind of very bookish and kind of boring?
To some extent, I'll not say boring, but to some extent, yes, bookish. Uh, you should answer in terms of its utility as far as practical implementation is concerned.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The
Like
practical.
when I asked you a question about doer and adjudicator, uh,
Yes, sir. That was
the
where
answer
I
could
was
have been
very
different.
yes, sir.
Okay.
I was very
Try to,
confused.
yeah, I was try to think about it.
Yes, sir.
See, doer, a police officer or a policeman does something, but the same thing is assessed, adjudicated by his own peers or his senior or the department,
Yes, sir.
which removes the possibility of objectivity.
Yes, sir.
So that is the focus. That should have been the focus of your answer, which
And
didn't
it is
come out.
against principle of natural justice also, sir.
Yes.
Actually, I was confused between doer and adjudicator itself. So my answer was very vague in that
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
sense.
I understood it. So that is why now that you're asking, I'm trying to, if you're not able to understand the question, take some pause, take some
Yes.
time, and maybe you can request the panel to repeat the question so that you get some extra time and then think about it.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, your performance was very good. Since you're already in IPS, you have both the plus and minus point, the pros and cons. Pros in the sense you already have an all India service in your hand. The cons will be the expectation from you will be much higher compared to
Yes,
others.
sir.
The
Yes, sir.
board,
How to be up to that expectations, sir? Do you have
by
certain recommendations for me?
by sheer performance,
Yes, sir. But
that
how
is
to improve that? Like, should I work on my delivery part or should on the knowledge part more?
knowledge part more. Delivery is okay. That since you already have an experience, so delivery is okay. But the information part, okay,
Okay, sir.
should try to know more. But since you're already in IPS, you should read more about IPS and other service. Especially, I am sure most of the IPS officer, if they rewrite the exam, they write only for coming to IAS. So you
Yes,
should
sir.
know about IPS, IAS interaction, why the shift, what are the implications of the shift, what is the motivational factor, what is the demotivational thing, etc., etc. You should be
Yes,
able
sir.
to clarify it. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that
And
clarity you should have.
sir, was my answer okay on why I want to be an IAS from IPS?
It was partly okay, but you know, you gave the answer of wider opportunity base, etc., etc. Right? But then that you get in many other services also, right?
Yes, sir.
So you probably could have refined your answer by getting that more challenging appointment assignments, more what you call diverse opportunities. Getting self-learning opportunities are much more. Today you are in health, tomorrow in education, day after tomorrow in industries, and fourth day in home, fifth day in welfare. So you get lot of things to learn. It improves your self learning, self stature. You become a better human being, a better person also. So you have to state explicitly that you are also getting benefit by
Okay, sir.
joining that service. Apart from, of course, what you are giving to the society, the community, the state, etc., etc. Okay.
And sir, some people ask me counter questions on this because they say he in a ISP also you'll get many self-learning opportunities. You'll be able to help people, and there are diverse opportunities there also. How then why?
No, see yes, you are right. But see, in police, that sphere of helping or learning is limited.
Yes, sir.
It's like a tube well compared to an open well.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this comparison will make you understand.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So all the best to you, Astha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.